Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you how to install LEGO Dimensions to your PC using the RPCS3 emulator. The first thing you wanna do is go to gentry.org/lego-dimensions. There. A link to this page will be in the comment section. And once you're here, you want to click on RPCS3 in the table of contents, and then the first task is what we have to do is getting the game. There are two options. First option is that you dump the game from your own PlayStation 3 console. A tutorial can be found at RPCS3's official website, but we are not gonna do that today because there is a somewhat easier solution to the whole thing, which is to download it from these given links. Well, once you've downloaded the game, at least the game, and if you want the update and the DLCs and the optional DLC if you want that too, it's a language pack. I only have downloaded these, so the base game update and the 16 DLCs. I don't have the language pack downloaded. So once you have those, you should have them here in your downloads. But regardless, first, after downloading, you should download RPCS3 itself, which you can do so here. Yeah, I understand they do not support piracy, and depending on your system, I think most of you use Windows, but who knows. I myself use Windows as well, so I'm gonna download Windows version of RPCS3. And once it's done, it takes some time, for me at least. Once it's done, we should extract the whole folder. Just a second. Come on. You can do this. Okay. So it's here. I recommend using 7-zip. It's a free software for literally zipping or unzipping anything. So yeah, and we are gonna unzip it. Yes, and we have RPCS3. The reason why it is separated into sections because I left it in the downloads folder, and it likes to separate files within the download folder depending on when they were last modified. So, but you should put it wherever you want. I'm gonna leave it here in the downloads folder for this tutorial. Okay, so the next thing is installing the game. Well, first we want to unzip all of these. Of course, I won't need this anymore. Let's start with the main game itself. So it's a base game, and I'm gonna use 7-zip again. It can take some time because it's more than 20 gigabytes. but once you've done this, you should have an ISO file. This ISO file is not what we want, of course. So the other links that I've given you are right as they are, but this ISO file needs some things to be done to it. So you should download the IRD file of BLES 02105 from this website, which I'm gonna open. For some reason it shows that my connection is not private, I guess. The reason why you have to download this, because this is the, I think, serial number of the game, LEGO Dimensions. So you have to download this. It's the European version, of course. You just click on it and it downloads. It's there. You can close this. You also have to download PS3 ISO patcher. Which is the patcher.zip. You have to unzip it as well. Okay. And then within the patcher there is the testpatcher.exe application. Open it. Once you've done that, select the base game's ISO file and the recently downloaded IRD file and press patch. So we're gonna do that. The ISO file is located here in the downloads, and this folder and this, and the IRD file is right here, and then we should click on patch and it's done. Okay, we can close this. What it did is patched the ISO. I don't really know what it does. It just patches it, so it doesn't generate a new file. It touched the old file only. And then we should download 3K3Y ISO tools, because the ISO is still not ready for installation. And this is also a zip file, so we unzip it. Okay, and then we open isotools.exe, and then we click on ISO crypto and we select the previously patched ISO file. So make sure, for whatever reason, if you for whatever reason created backup of the original ISO file that was in the zip, don't select that. You have to select the patched ISO file. So ISO crypto, and then downloads, and this ISO file. It can take some time, and while we wait, we can, I guess, open the virtual machine section, because that's another thing we would need for LEGO Dimensions on PC. Or if you don't want a virtual machine running on your PC, then you can always use a Raspberry Pi, but I prefer virtual machines because then you don't have to buy a Raspberry Pi if you don't have one at home. So we open it, the tutorial for it, and you should follow the option 1, virtual machine only for emulators, and then we have some prerequisites. I use Oracle VirtualBox, which is also linked here, but the same link is available here, so we can open it. And I will download the Windows host. I'm checking whether it's finished. It's not. Okay, so we wait now. We also need the Debian 11 ISO file. I don't think I will start it while the other one is downloading, and we don't need it yet. Oops. But it will finish soon. Yes, it says success, so it's all good. Yes, so we can close it, and while the VirtualBox downloads, we should extract the newly created .dec.iso file, because this 3k3y created a file with that file extension, which is where is it? Yes, so this file should extract it and name the extracted folder BLES02105. So again, the I think serial number of the game, and we should put it where we would like to store our games. Yeah, I'm gonna store them in the downloads folder for this tutorial. So again, we should use 7-zip or not. It should work. I think it did work. Yes, it seems like. Everything is here. Okay. And don't forget to name it this. So rename and name it this. Okay. Then before we install it to RPCS3, I'm gonna start downloading Debian 11, so it can take some time. Okay, so the next thing is that we're gonna open RPCS3. Yes, it's a welcome message. I'm not gonna do anything of this. Do not show again, of course, and I have read the quick start guide. Continue. Okay. So it says missing firmware, which is obvious because we have just downloaded this emulator. So we have to download the PS3 update up.pub, which is available on PlayStation's official website. The latest version is 4.91. And update using a computer, and we should download it. Okay, and then we wait. So it finished downloading. Then we're gonna install firmware and select the downloaded file. Okay, it does some things after that. Yes. Okay. So then we wanna add games. Yes, add games, and we will select the folder containing one or more games, which is this folder. Select. Okay, and it's right there, the dimensions. And then why do I have it open twice? We are gonna install the update, which is this. Unzip it. And it's right here. Okay, so file, install package drops edit, and we're gonna select this pkg. Okay, and do the same for all the DLCs you've downloaded. Okay, Adventure Time DLC, the A-Team DLC, the Lego Batman Movie DLC, Beetlejuice DLC, E.T. the Extraterrestrial DLC, Fantasy Beasts and Where to Find Them DLC, Ghostbusters 2016 DLC, The Goonies DLC, Gremlins DLC, and then we have Harry Potter DLC, okay, so we have the Harry Potter DLC, yes, and then we have Knight Rider DLC, Lego City Undercover DLC, Mission Impossible DLC, the Powerpuff Girls DLC, Sonic the Hedgehog DLC, and Teen Titans Go DLC. Okay, so you have these, and then you do the same as you did for the update itself. So Adventure Time. The only downside of it is that you have to do them one by one, if I remember correctly, but I might be wrong. It's safer to do it one by one, I guess. So both RAP and PKG files shall be installed for all DLCs. Okay, this was Adventure Time. So the A-Team. Oh, not Ad Games. The Lego Batman movie. And then the next one is Beetlejuice. And then ETG Extraterrestrial. And then Fantasy Beasts and Where to Find Them. The next one is Ghostbusters 2016. And the Goonies. And then we have Gremlins. And then Harry Potter. Next one is Knight Rider. And then Lego City Undercover. And then Mission Impossible. And the Powerpuff Girls. And Sonic the Hedgehog. And the last one, Teen Titans Go. Okay, so we shall be good now. So I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah, we have all 16 DLCs installed then. Okay, so back to the tutorial page. So these are the things we've done, and then the virtual machine. So you should also have virtual here, which can be downloaded here. Which the right one is, yes, this. Should download that, and then with all the things downloaded, you should first VirtualBox, yes, next, and this should be unticked, yes, everything else should be ticked, next, yes, install. Okay, finish, and it will also start itself. Okay, and let's get back to the tutorial. You should make a new virtual machine with Debian in your software of choice, which is VirtualBox for us, or at least for me. We should click on add, no, not add, new. The name should be whatever you want it. I will name it LD server. The folder where you want to install the virtual machine, it will be good for now. Then the ISO image shall be selected, the Debian ISO image that you have previously downloaded. Okay. It also detected that it's Linux Debian 64-bit, and you also have to check skip unintended installation. Next, well, I guess these are good settings. So next, the virtual hard disk, that's always a concern, because how much is enough? I will set it to maybe 50 gigabytes now. You can set it to almost whatever you want, but I don't really know how much storage Linux itself needs, so I'm gonna set it to 50 gigabytes. Next, and then it's a summary, and yes, okay, and then what we should do is configure, and then network. Then we should so it says that in VirtualBox, web page not reachable Oracle VirtualBox, you should do this. So in VirtualBox manager, click your image and open settings, which we did, and under network change attached to bridged adapter and click OK. So this, I guess it's okay, it should be okay, yes. And then we start our virtual machine, so back to where we were, here, so start. You should select graphical install, press enter. You can delete these notifications. Yes, select the language you want for the installation process. For the tutorial, I'm gonna select English so you can understand what's on the screen. So continue. I said continue. Okay. But my location should be other, because it's used for time zone and stuff like that. So I don't think anything is in, or I don't know at least. So continue. I'm in Europe and in Hungary. Okay. I think yes. So select your locale or whatever. Continue. Keyboard. I'm gonna select Hungarian because I have Hungarian keyboard. Okay. Then it does some magic. Okay, so hostname should be Debian, as said here. Set Debian as hostname. So continue. Domain name, we don't need that. Root password, it says that don't set a root password, so just keep them clear. Continue. Choose an account name and password. An account name and password, so you should type whatever you want. So I'm gonna set it to account 1, for example, and then username will be account 1 as well. Continue. Password, you should choose a password that you will remember. So for example 1 2 3 4, and re-enter password 1 2 3 4. Continue. Then it does some other magic. Okay, I think it just continue, and again continue, and continue again. I think continue again. Yes, and we should click on yes, and then continue. And then it does some installing. Okay. Then it shall be no, so continue. I'm gonna start Hungary because that's where I live. Continue, 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 and then we wait again. And we wait again. So it's downloading some stuff for the installation process. And it will download some more stuff later. And also we only have one step left in the installation, and this part of the installation, that we should set /dev/sda for the Jira bootloader. So we're gonna do that once we get there. Okay, so it's installing right now. Meanwhile, you can drink a coffee or whatever. Okay, okay, continue, and then continue again, and then it's downloading again. It should be the last one, I think. So while it does that, I'm gonna cut the video, I guess. Okay, so it's almost finished. No, then once it's finished, it's gonna install these things, and then we're gonna wait until it finishes. Which shouldn't take too long. And I think maybe not, whatever. It's almost finished, that's for sure. Come on, come on. You can do this. Almost. Okay, cleaning up. Okay. The next thing we can do is continue, and then /dev/sde, and then continue, and finishes the installation. And it will restart the system. Okay, so it says installation complete, so continue. Okay, we wait. And then we should log in with our password. So count 1. The password was 1 2 3 4, and enter. And then okay, and then click on activities and search for terminal as it says. Then click on it. Then we should run these commands. For some reason it never worked for me, like just copy pasting here, so I always type them in. So sudo ent update, and it asks for your password again, so 1 2 3 4, enter. And then, well, I don't like to type it, but oh well. So just if you can't copy paste it, then type it. That's somewhat so like it's not the best, but it's still a solution. Essential USB 1.0 dev. Okay, enter, and of course press enter after every line if you do it the way I do it, so like typing it yourself. But if you copy paste it, you should just only press enter once. So it's easier if you can copy paste it, but for some reason I could never copy paste this or anything at all between the virtual machine and the host machine. Okay, it should finish. soon. And then we're gonna do this, the next one. Come on. Okay, so echo, and dash A. Okay, enter, and next one. Okay, and next one. Okay, and the next one. Okay, next one. Okay, then git config. Oh, paste a lot in the git directory. Okay, I guess we cannot do this anymore like this. So this should be updated, I think. Okay, so git clone. And then we cd into yes, and then we should do this, I guess. Yes, it's not a fatal error anymore. Okay, and then Okay. And then sudo chmod plus x /usr /local /bin /pad setup sh. Nothing wrong here. Okay, and then we should reboot our device with this command. So sudo shutdown -r now. And then we log in again. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, enter, and then we open the terminal again. So terminal and curl. Okay, and export. Okay, next one. Yes, and the next one. Okay, and then nvm install 11. Okay, and then sudo, so it will ask for a password again because it's a sudo command. Okay, npm install global node. I think I typed it right. Yes. Okay, and then npm config config set fix. I think it's right. Should be. Okay, and then cd. You can complete it by pressing tab if you've started typing it. npm install. Okay, it should be alright. So installation is done. Now on to usage. So we should start the virtual machine. If it's not already running, it's already running. And then we should start the virtual relay USB client, which we have downloaded before this. Okay. And double click on Lego Reader v2.10. Yes. Okay. The thing we want to do, well, I will show you a little bit later, but then if you are in LD toypad emulator, you can run node index.js, but if you're not, you can always, so like if you're here, you can always cd back to the directory and then node index.js, and server is running on port 80. Then we should type HTTP Debian in a browser to use the emulator, but you can also, so Debian, on this Debian address only works if you use it from the host machine. But if you want to play it like on full screen, the game itself, then I advise you to use your phone as the toypad. But on your phone you cannot use this address. You have to type the IP of your virtual machine, which you can check whatever it is in your router settings, for example. But for this tutorial I'm gonna use this Debian address, which works. So it's here. Okay. So this is the toypad emulator. And then we should start our console emulator, which I think it shouldn't work just yet. You can close virtual here because it will be here still, but you shouldn't close the virtual machine. Then we should start Lego Dimensions. and see if it works. If it works, then it's all good, but if it does not, there is a solution. It compiles some modules first, because it's the first time we start the game. Of course, it can take some time. Oh, one thing I have forgot is actually setting up the beds. So like, I don't like these settings. Yeah, these are not for me, but oh well. I will try my best. So, of course, if you want to use, so you can use your keyboard. You can also use controllers. There are many controllers that are supported in RPCS3. So you can always reconfigure your settings here. But for now, I will have to go by the default settings, I guess, because I forgot to set those to my desired key bindings before starting the game. So yeah, but it will it will finish soon. And then again, I'm not sure, but I think it won't work just yet. Because we set everything up right, but we didn't do one thing which I think is necessary when using RPCS3, but I might be wrong. In the meantime, I can close this because we won't use it anymore, but let's keep it here, keep this here, okay, and see how it goes. This part is almost finished, but just not yet. Okay, I think we're in the game. Yes. And as it says, it has not communicated with the game yet, which is not good for us. So I think we will need that solution, which I haven't done yet. And also, I don't know what the key bindings are currently are. And I think, yes, it's also already giving us errors. Okay, so I think we should close it for now. and I think it will crash RPCS3 itself as well. Yes, I will write. So start it again. RPCS3. While we are at it, I will set it, the key bindings, phase buttons, it should be Q, H, J and K. Right stick should be these 4 buttons, and then L1 will be control and R1 will be space. Oh, and then select should be something else because I already set it to space on R1. Let's say right control. I think it's all good now. Yes, it seems like it. Okay, so save. And then what we want to do is scroll down, and here RPCS3 cannot detect the toypad. You should download ZDig or whatever it's called. This. Then, where were we? Here. We should run it. Yes. We won't need that, I guess. No. And then click on options and tick list all devices. Level reader V2.10 should be selected. Bin USB if it's not already selected. Yes, bin USB, it's already selected. Replace driver. And yes. I think we should exit RPCS3 in the meantime, but I'm not sure. Oh, successful. Okay. So we should exit and then restart RPCS3. I think we won't need this anymore, and then let's refresh it. If it works. Yes, it should work. Oh, it went to sleep in the meantime. Okay, this is not needed. This is needed, and then we should start it again. This time it will be much faster. Oh, and the message disappeared, so it worked. So ZDig did its job correctly. And then it's time for gameplay. So you're all ready to go, and yeah, it will ask for installation of this data. Select OK. This will install it, and then it should get us to the game itself. Yes, it seems like. Let's put it here. Okay, we should skip it, I guess. When can I skip it? When can I skip it? Okay. And then we're in the game. The toypad is flashing in all kinds of colors, as the real toypad would. Press start button, I think, yes. This is oh, I can barely see it. Okay. Additional content manager, okay. You can okay this as well. And then you should check if everything is installed correctly. And yeah, it says all the year 2 content is installed, or except for Spanish and Italian language pack, which I myself didn't download, but you can download it if you want to. But all the other things are all installed. Yes. So back, and then to give you a demonstration on how the toypad works, I will just start a new game. New save, yes, yes. Okay, and okay. Oh, then how it works is you select create character. It puts it in the toy box, and then you can use it on the toypad, just like that. And we are in the cutscene, the opening cutscene. Oh, I forgot to turn subtitles on, but alright. I will make Wildstyle or Gandalf, I mean. And also Wildstyle. They are needed for the intro. Okay, so Gandalf goes here. I said Gandalf goes here. Yeah, so I won't play through the whole first level, of course, but I just want to show you how it actually works. So we will wait until these cutscenes end. Batman, it's Batman. He is Batman. and then it's wild style.
I suppose we'll just wait for them then.
Okay, it can be a bit slow at times. I mean, you put the characters on the toy, then it detects them a bit later, so it's sometimes a bit slow. And you can make any character that's in the game, of course. These ones that are released in their names won't work, of course, but the others all work, and then vehicles as well. So it's quite cool, I guess. I will show you some characters. As soon as the cutscene ends.
I think it was some kind of dimensional rift. Where is it?
It disappeared after it took him.
So you didn't cause all that?
Might I suggest that we set out on a quest to find this, rift, you say?
Quest? What are we compressing the rainbow-colored Lego bricks?
And I'll get my wrench.
We shall be the fellowship of the...
Fellowship of the That's a terrible name.
Yes, indeed it is.
They left without the whole gang?
Get shredded! They left without me!
That guy wasn't anything special. Dang it.
We are at a strange beast's mercy, and I do not trust where it is leading us. We must get out.
Agreed. I need your scanner. If I can locate whatever's generating this rift, then I can disrupt it.
Does that mean it worked?
Okay, we will need the toypad again. The Y-Star goes here. Come on. Okay, Gandalf goes here. Batman here.
Well, I don't quite know what you did, but we're still alive.
Are you sure?
This technology was advanced. I guess that gateway created the rift that brought us here.
Which gateway?
The one that exploded.
Then perhaps...
We should rebuild it.
Okay, so we're in the game. And to demonstrate how it works, so you can just do whatever you want. So let's say we want to play as Supergirl, create character using the toy box. Then we can put her on the toy, but then here she is.
Time for another adventure.
She can fly, of course. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope it helped, and thanks for watching.